name is Sheridan Ruth, and I am here to welcome you home. This is the Exposed podcast. Where we reveal the body-based ways to ease anxiety, heal trauma, and create an empowered connection with love and money using nervous system regulation and a healthy dose of self-compassion. Hello and welcome to Exposed. Today we're talking about the truth about consistency. I'm going to be speaking to this through the lens of business because that's my focus right now. Business, nervous system expansion, nervous system awareness, and nervous system healing to make more money and more impact. But if you are not an entrepreneur, you are not self-employed, and you're not looking to be, I still want you to think about using this and the overarching concepts as it relates to all of the things that you want to be consistent about. Maybe it's going to dance class, maybe it's posting on Instagram, maybe it's dry brushing or something like that. Think about the thing that you want to start doing more of. Maybe it's after your plans. But we're going to be focused. I'm going to be focused on this through the lens of business because at the moment I am sharing my free immersive workshop, which is the Embodied Entrepreneur, as well as my one-on-one coaching, which is body-based business. And I'll share a little bit more about that at the end of the episode. So make sure that you actually stay all the way through so you can learn about that. But let's dive right on in. To be very honest with you, at least once a week, people message me or say to me in real life, like in person, that I'm really great at being consistent. They look at my Instagram feed and they watch my stories and they message me for tips on how to be more consistent, or they see me out in the community regularly going to things, showing up, meeting people, meeting my own goals. And they say to me, oh, I really admire you. Somebody said this last night. I really admire the way that you consistently do things and the way that it feels like you're a really reliable person. We should hang out more. I really want to know how you do that. And I really want to be around people like you, which was a really lovely compliment to receive. But the thing is, that's a lovely compliment. And there's also a lot of people who are asking me for consistency hacks and tips. And do I time block? And do I do this? And to be honest with you, consistency isn't built off of productivity hacks or determination. It's not built off of having the perfectly structured schedule. It is not about just showing up and pushing through. For consistency online, it's not about always being on and being on your phone and sharing the behind the scenes of your life. For consistency offline, it is not about having the perfect day planner. The hack that you are looking for is lying inside of your soma. The soma is the intelligence that runs through your body. Soma is self-healing. It is life-affirming, and it is soul-orienting. It's an intelligence. You can call it your intuition. You can call it just life. It's just life that runs through your body that orients and informs your entire nervous system, your emotions and your thoughts, and gives you the internal and external experiences, motivation, drive, feeling, sensation, thoughts, and emotions to move towards that which it knows is best for you. So if you are not consistent in something, it is your body's way of communicating that it doesn't agree with your conscious mind's decision that you need to be consistent in that specific thing. Okay, what does that mean? So your nervous system really, really likes stability. It needs stability. It's stability, routine, and the known is medicine for the nervous system. And it's also what the nervous system is always going to look for. Your nervous system will always prioritize stability, routine, and the known, even if that thing is really uncomfortable and even harmful. So the nervous system wants stability, it wants consistency, right? Next, your nervous system, through the intelligence of your soma, sends information to your body that ultimately creates inspiration to act or not. So when we can identify an action that we believe will support us towards our goals, whether it's posting on Instagram, following up with clients, making sure that you check in with your finances, going to the gym, we can identify that consciously, but the body isn't convinced that our new idea is going to create more safety. It is not going to give you the information, thoughts, sensations, emotions, and drive that you need to execute the conscious decision. Instead, it is going to run you around in circles through shiny object syndrome, sore throat, sleepless nights, trouble concentrating, procrastination, wanting to sleep in, creating drama in your life, getting distracted, all of these different things, sore hips, so that you're busy solving those problems instead of doing the thing that you consciously think that you need to do, but it disagrees and doesn't want you to do that thing. So the honest truth about becoming consistent is that you need two things. You need to understand what your body wants to be consistent about and why, and stop forcing it to do business like your business bestie or that favorite influencer or the way that they told you to do it on some random course, and instead start understanding and identifying your body's wisdom and blueprint for your version of satisfaction and success. And if you're here, I know that you're the type of person who has a really big heart and really wants to do good things in the world. I know that you're the type of person who has a vision and knows that you have medicine inside. And because you have that knowing and you have that vision, your body has within it a path and an intelligence on how to get there. But you are not going to find it in some pre-packaged, proven something to success that somebody else made. We need to understand what your body wants to be consistent about it. Why? Make sure that aligns with your ultimate goal. So create congruence between the conscious and the subconscious. And then step 2, create subconscious, somatic, systematic, and lifestyle tweaks that set your nervous system up for success so that you can be consistent. So there's an understanding and identification and creating congruence of what does my soul and my body want? What does my conscious mind want? Let's bring them together, make sure that they are aligned. And then let's create the subconscious patterns, the body-based patterns, and then the systematic patterns. So system would be inside of your business. It can also be inside of your life, the way that you structure your life, and then lifestyle tweaks. So that's where we bring in things like, what does your nervous system need to feel safe? What type of self-care practices, what type of food, what type of energetic practices, etc. What does your lifestyle need to look like in a way that is going to leverage your ability to be consistent about the things that matter most, not random other things. In every single expansion call I do, we cover, and if every single client that I work with, we are very intentional about picking and focusing on only the things that are going to make the biggest difference in your life, only the things that you need to be consistent on, to the extent that you need to be consistent on to get you where you want to go. We do not focus on all of the different things. We focus on the ones that are going to make the biggest change. Then we cover how to implement those specific strategies, lifestyle changes, somatic and subconscious patterns in your life by moving through the specific fears that you might have or that your body has around them. It's important that we do this, is identification. You identify what you want. And then we work through any resistance around it. That's how we create that congruence. That's how we move through these things. And that's how you become consistent. This morning, I woke up to a message from a call, actually, an expansion call that I did last month. And she said that it was life-changing because she was actually able, she had a like a membership thing with a different coach to help her post and express herself so that she could then create a business. And she, even though she had this membership and they had all these accountability things, you know, and it was like this business container, she hadn't really been very consistent with it. We did an expansion call. We did exactly this. We said, okay, what's our goal? What's standing in the way of our goal? What do we need to heal, reassess, refocus, and understand in order to move to our goal through the lens of the body and the nervous system, not just your conscious mind. Like, the reality of what's happening is in the body and the nervous system, not your conscious mind. A lot of people work with the conscious mind, but we need to be in the body and the nervous system. So we did this, and yeah, she messaged me and she was like, this call was life-changing. I've literally been posting consistently since that day. Because what we found out, and what is probably going on for you, is that you really need to understand what it is that your body wants, what lights you up, what makes you feel tingles in your vagina, if you have one. What does your body really, truly want? And a lot of us are so in our heads trying to figure out what we need to do that we're not connecting with what our body really, truly wants. We need to start there. Because once we have that foundation and we feel safe pursuing that, and there sometimes is belief work to do around that. Is it safe to have what I want? Is it what I want enough? Can I make money with what I want? The answer is yes, yes, and yes, but you have to integrate that on a subconscious and somatic level. We can then leverage your unique somatic intelligence. And this includes your lack of capacity. This includes your boundaries. This includes your time constraints. We work within the constraints that you have. And when it's very clear and you that all of these things are possible, the idea of not being able to be consistent actually becomes laughable. Because you crave consistency. You feel it in your bones. You want to show up. You want to execute. So if you would like to learn how to unlock this consistency so that you can build a business without burnout, to build a business that you don't feel like you need to take a month off of, so that you can build a business without self-doubt or spending all of your hard-earned money and time and energy on one more program that's going to teach you the way to do it, I have 2 steps that you're going to take to unlock your blueprint to consistency. The first one is that you are going to download the free immersive workshop, or if you're joining before the 21st, I would like to invite you to come live to this workshop. This workshop is called The Embodied Entrepreneur. And you're going to learn the one question that you need to ask yourself to find more ease and less anxiety throughout your day. What you must know if you want to create sustainable income in 2023, maybe 2024, depending on where we are, for the rest of your life without chronic burnout, overworking, and the unpopular advice that helped me save thousands of dollars and hours as I became a full-time coach. The only strategy that you need to 2 times your income and your impact, and the 4 nervous system foundations to create more pleasure and ease and success in business. This is not just any masterclass where you are going to be bored while I am speaking at you and you are just casually thinking about scrolling on your phone. You are going to learn and implement pillars in real time. This is why it's beneficial for you to join, even if you're working with a business coach, even if you're still not sure, even if you're only thinking about having your business, or even if you've had amazing success for many, many years. You're going to watch that training, then you're going to book your free expansion call. This is a complimentary call where we are going to meet, we're going to say hello, we're going to take a moment to ground, and you are going to pick one thing, one goal that you have for your business. We're going to get very, very clear about the possible nervous system or trauma-related reasons why you haven't found the consistency, momentum, and ease in receiving that goal, reaching that goal. We're going to create a 4-step plan that honors your current capacity and gives you action steps that are very simple and effective so that you can reach that goal. Once you have that plan in front of you, you're going to feel so much more hopeful and excited and clear about where to focus your energy and how to move forward. I know without a doubt it's probably going to be one of the best half hours that you can spend working on your business. This has been consistently true for every single woman that gets on these calls, men too. And at the end, you're going to have an exclusive opportunity to receive information about how my one-on-one support can help you in moving towards your goals and expanding your nervous system capacity and in building a business that you don't have to take a break from. This is done through my one-on-one program, and you're going to learn about that a lot more inside of your call. You will find the link to both the immersive workshop and the expansion call below. Book the call, even if you're still thinking about it, even if you're not sure. You don't have to be sure about whether or not you want to work together or work with anyone. You just have to be committed to making a change now to get the most out of these trainings and out of this free call. Can't wait to see you on Zoom. Thank you for listening. Make sure that you are subscribing to the podcast, leaving a review, leaving 5 stars. It really helps get the message out there and share all of this information with everyone else. And I'll see you soon. A big and special thanks to Upturned for composing this magical piece of music and to GS Studios for mixing it. To find Upturned's other tracks or ask for your own special custom piece of music, go say hello using their contact details in the show notes.